Hi guys, welcome back to our Chemical 1093, and this is our last topic for the semester. And for this topic, it's called records. It's some sort of like very quite related with our file processing and our projects. So basically, what is a record? Record is actually we can say it's how the computer group a bunch of information into one type of new data. So if you look at these slides, it says that suppose write a program to process student data. A student record consists the student's name, student ID, GPA, courses taken, and course grades. Thus, various components are associated with a student. However, these components are all of different types. What does that mean by all these components are from different types? Okay, now let us take a look of each of these variables. Okay, student name usually is not a number, right? So possibly and 100% sure that you will not use integer int for student name. You will use either char, character, or string, and of course string is the most easiest. Maybe it's like this. Okay, so perhaps something like this. So you have a student name, which is string, and student ID which is probably integer. This is your metric number, which is probably integer. GPA, which is usually in point decimal, so probably use double. And as you see, we have three different type of variable, and of course it's quite tough for us to use or to include this in this and this, or to use string for all of the things. Just not make sense. So in C++, we can group this together using a word called struct. So there's a word for it called struct. So struct, you call all this thing into a new name. For example, student name, we call it, for example, struct student info, for example. Let's call info. And then you will declare all of this variable inside here. So that's the basic concept of a struct. Let us take a look again to our slides. Okay, so we have different type. Okay, so the structure is like this: struct followed by the group name that you want to give, and then followed by the different variable that is inside the group. In our example before, we have student ID, student name, GPA, so you put it inside here. Then once you have all these things, for example like this, you have name, character, course grade. Once you have this, you can use this new variable called student type to declare a new thing. Okay, just like you declare, for example, integer number. So this is like integer number, integer num a. This is like the integer, this is like the int, but this is your own types. This is your own type. Okay, so to access it, how? Okay, usually if you want to put the information inside this, you can put using the dot. So to access the first one, you put dot first name, and for the second one you can put dot last name, and for example you want to do this one, course grade, you can put new student dot course grade equal to some number. sorry, so some ABC. The score new student dot test score equal to some number. So that's how you do it. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight away to the coding for you. I've prepared some of the code here. So here I have 3 function. I'm doing into a function, prototype function, sorry. Okay, function. Then I create my own group called struct personality. Inside the personality I have names, I have scores, I have different type of personality. So what happen now is we will create the we want to input data using this new variable that you create. So your new variable type is personality, just like integer. So for example, I have this one, create profile. So I go straight away to create profile. So you see create profile, create a variable name student, type personality. Okay, my variable name student, type personality. So then I want to key in, so in student name dot student name, because why? Because name is inside this thing, and it will automatically input as a string. Then I will compute score, go to my next function score. This is already code into function, so I need to find this function score. So function score is here. So it asks some question, is 2 bigger than 6, press 1 for yes, 2 for no. So if yes, the score is here, if no, the score is here. Okay, so that's basically what this program is all about. And then the last one is I want to read back the score. So it gives us the student name, student type of personality, the score. So if you run this program, create profile, read file, because okay, how this thing come out is from this another one, read file. Okay, so if you run this program, okay, you'll get the information. Okay, let's just compile and run the program. Enter your name. For example, the name is John. Is 2 bigger than 6? Is 2 bigger than 6? No. 2 is smaller, right? So you put 2 for no. So score is 100. It saves all the information here. Then if you open the score in the file called result, it's already saved here. It's 100. So that's because I just want to save 100. But if you want to save more information like the name John and everything, you just modify the program where you save the file. Okay, so that's all guys for today, and happy coding, and hope you enjoy watching. Thank you guys.